All right, we're live.
Oh no.
All right. So episode 1, season 1, Deaf Dialogue.
How do you spell that?
That's listener's choice.
All right.
Put both on the artwork.
What's that?
Put both on the artwork.
Exactly. I'm the picture right now is of Kyber as a puppy. So feel free to come up with something more associated with listening and podcasts if you're into that kind of thing or not.
Sounds good.
Well, I guess I'll start introduction so our listeners know who we are. My name is Dave. Grew up in Virginia, unfortunately. Live in Charleston, South Carolina now. And I work for a global shipping company. So I decided to make this podcast so that we could all hear Kyle's voice and Wes's face.
Yeah.
And see if we can make some people laugh and discuss weird topics that no one wants to talk about. That's what we're here for.
I know very little about nothing, so.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's all you had to put on your resume.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Are you going to introduce us, or are you just going to leave us out?
Oh
We
yeah,
are nobody,
I guess
Kyle. We are nobody.
whoever thinks they are a better person can go next.
Oh, Kyle's definitely better than me.
No, you're introducing us. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, okay, I'll introduce you. I guess next up would be Wes. Wes Conley, as the French say it. How old are you now? 36?
Yep.
36 with a week-old beard and 12 kids.
13
Also
now.
grew up, how many? 13 kids?
13.
Yeah, we thought Jackie would be pregnant again by now. Also grew up in Virginia and still lives there because.
I mean, that sounds like I settled, and I did.
I'm not.
Dude, Virginia's
Sounds like you never left.
Yeah, I did leave for like 10 years.
No one even remembers. It was like you were never there. And then Kyle, our final co-host, Kyle Folks, lives in Virginia now, again, after moving back from North Carolina, a beautiful city of Cary, or no, was it Cary? Holly Springs. Yeah. He is basically a celebrity. He worked for the Carolina Hurricanes and pretty much ran the show there. Yeah. And now he has a baby and a wife and lives back in Virginia.
When'd you move back, Kyle?
The beginning of March.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Started my job at UVA a week before everything just shut down. Perfect. I worked in my office for 4 days.
Are you living down there, or are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bought a house in Charlottesville.
Right on.
Yeah.
You've been remote since this happened?
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Are you doing like graphic design stuff?
Yeah. Graphic design in the advancement department, basically.
Yeah.
And I literally met like my team, and that's it in person. So every person I'm talking to and emailing all the time, I have like no clue who they are. It's good.
Do you have pictures on your email?
We have this like whole website devoted to our like department as a whole that has like everyone's photo, and really awkward phone pictures and stuff that I've never looked at. But
I need you to talk to my son. Sorry, Dave. I'm talking to Kyle, not you. My son's going. He wants to do graphic design. He's applying for colleges right now. So you have to, tell him not to do it.
Why?
Yeah, don't go to college.
I'm just kidding. He's really, really good. Yeah.
Nice.
He just doesn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
All right, Dave, you can get back in.
That's great.
No, I mean, we can talk about this school thing for a second. I don't care.
Yeah, by all means.
Is he trying to go in state? Or-
Yeah, he's applied at Virginia Tech and VCU. I think he was looking at George Mason too, but
so VCU's design program is really good. And then I went to Longwood, which is a pretty small school, but their design program has gotten really good over the years. So that's something for him to look into.
Okay, Longwood. All right. Where's it at?
It's an hour south of Charlottesville, middle of nowhere, Farmville, Virginia, of all places.
All right. I'll check it out.
It's an hour from Richmond and an hour from Charlottesville. So, I mean, you have stuff sort of nearby, but you're pretty much middle of nowhere.
That's probably best.
Yeah. I mean, going to Strasbourg and then going to a small college was good for me, but
yeah, same.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't we can't go visit. We're doing like all orientation and open houses online on Zoom. It blows.
Yeah, that's gotta suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kelsey's younger sister is graduating this year too, and she's looking at JMU and UVA, and same thing. Like, I don't even think she's ever been to UVA, like not once, and trying to go there, but it's got to be weird.
Yeah, there's not a lot of graphic design programs in the state that we could find, so he's just kind of shooting applications out everywhere.
Yeah, VCU has always been kind of the top one, but Longwood's kind of competing with them now.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah. The two professors that I had are still there, and they're like really, really good. So,
Dave, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Taller. Just a little bit taller.
Just taller.
Yeah.
How do you feel knowing that's not going to happen?
Depressed. Definitely depressed.
You should be.
Yeah, that's why I drink.
how tall are you? You got to be 5'9".
I'm an aggressive 5'8".
Aggressive.
Yeah, Dean told me that one time. He's like, we're the same height, and I'm an aggressive 5'8". I was like, you know what? So am I. I'm hella aggressive.
I like that. I'm gonna say that I'm aggressive 5'9" because I feel like I'm almost 5'10", but I'm not quite, so I can't really say it.
Yeah, I wish I was like just a little bit taller. Not the shortest person in our little group.
Do you think L'Oreal would love you more if you were taller?
She would love me more if I could grow more of a beard.
Well,
this is all I got. Just the chin.
Yeah, I don't like
it. Joe Dierte it. I think grows all white trash like this.
You should commit and just grow it.
I've tried. I thought
the
about
mullet's
that.
coming back, so I think you could pull it off.
I have my stash. It doesn't even connect like beside my lips. It like stops, and it doesn't connect in the middle either.
Yeah, I thought you were Mexican when I first met you.
Yeah, I look like it, and then it just doesn't grow at all. I let it grow for like months and months and months and nothing.
I gotta think there's like a for him's product for that. That'll just start rubbing it on
Exactly. Don't think I haven't thought about it. I've looked into it. Same with the gray. I don't know if you can tell how gray I am right now.
How you doing on top?
Well, I mean, I'm not balding.
You're not balding? That's good.
But I'm gray.
All right, good.
I'm
not going to hang out with people who are balding.
Yeah, I think my dad's idea of to like get rid of, because he's like white, he
Yeah.
skipped gray. He just shaves it down like as short as he can get it without being bald. There's like stubble there, but you can tell he's white.
I don't
Hair's
mind going white. I just don't want to lose it.
Yeah, I could agree with that. It would
Well,
suck to be
does
completely bald.
your all's mom's dad, was he bald?
I mean, yeah, he had the monkey
You
butt.
wimp.
And then,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like how early in life?
I'd say 40s.
Yeah.
Probably had that.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Hopefully it skipped a generation.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It does come from your mom's side, weirdly.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Who
I
says
don't know.
that? Science? You can't believe science.
This is a non-science podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
We spell deaf DEF.
That's exactly right. Fuck science.
Wes coming on late made me run out of beer too quickly.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Should have had your cooler beside you.
Cool.
I finished the wine right before I picked up.
The wine. Finish your wine.
That's how we say it
Yeah.
in Virginia.
I found somebody who makes their own shine, very similar to what your dad makes.
I don't know what you're
Pretty
talking
damn
about.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty good. I don't know if
Does
I
he
can
have teeth?
contact him anymore, but it's pretty good. What?
Does he have
Does he have
teeth?
what?
Teeth.
Yeah, he's got all his teeth.
That's no good then. You don't want that stuff.
Yeah. I'll have to tell him next time. I'll have to see if they're dentures. You can just pop them out.
Do you think moonshiners wear a mask and social distance?
Why would they if they're in the woods?
I mean, when you go meet them.
Not a
I'm not meeting
chance.
him. No, I'm not meeting him.
I'm pretty over it. Jackie got her second round of COVID shot,
Good for her.
and her arm's killing her, and she's got headaches. And I was like, "Well, you got the Rona."
She had pills. Kelsey last weekend got her second one, and she was sick for like 2 days.
Really?
Yeah, like she never gets sick too, and it like knocked her out.
Isn't that the point though?
I
Isn't
guess.
it like there to give you a small portion of it so that you develop the antibodies?
Yeah, I guess a little.
I read that in a non-science book.
Yeah.
That's why I went ahead and just got AIDS early, and then I
Like,
just
why not?
fought it. You know, I mean, now I can't get it again.
Exactly.
Get that thing once.
One and done.
Oh, I'm glad we don't have listeners yet.
Oh man, I can't wait. I got them waiting. Been spreading the word.
Yeah, what is this thing going to look like? Is this like weekly? Is this multiple times a week? Is this what do you?
No,
what's
it's not
this-
going to be multiple
Is
times a
there a
week.
plan?
My plan is to do it weekly. That'd be ideal. I think more than once a week would be too much, but if we could do it on the weekends like this, that'd be great. Kyle is a busy person, so trying to find an hour of his time.
He works from home and no one knows who he is. He can do whatever he wants.
He's got like 18 kids too, man.
I've got one, and I feel like I'm drowning.
Oh, bro, today was awful. I don't know why. We got 2 under 2 right now, or 2 under. Yeah, I don't know. 2 under 2, I think. And yeah, just screaming for hours, no consoling. And
What? That's
No.
brutal.
nothing you can do. Neither one of them, they're in that phase where they just want mom. So it feels pretty good to the old ego.
Yeah, Luna's been that way for months, and like, but if she's not around, of course I can do everything for her. But as soon as Kelsey's there, I'm like, anything, simple stuff. I get blown, pushed out of the way. I'm like, thanks. Good. Yeah. Not only does it suck on your ego, but it also is like I mean, it like in a way, it's like, oh, okay, I don't have to do anything. But then the other thing is like, I like hate that can't take the slack off of Kelsey. Like that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, I know she's like, I wish you were helping more, but also like if I touch the kid when she's around, then it's, you know what I mean? Yeah. Dave, I'm sure it's that way with your dogs too, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, if I don't have food in my hand, they don't want anything to do with me. It's basically the same thing.
I mean, L'Oreal's just better, so yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone would agree with that. No doubt. No denying it.
That's fair. I feel like maybe I feel like this podcast would be better if it was her doing it, not you.
It would definitely be better. Yeah, 100%. I can't pay her enough though. Her salary is too high. It's out of my budget.
Is she ever going to be a guest?
Yeah, I'm hoping she's the first. Seeing as how it's pretty easy to ask her.
You should. So the podcast I listen to, there's the first episode of it. It's Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell, and they literally get in an argument on the first episode of the podcast and have it out basically on the podcast. It's great.
Jackie and I were talking about doing one. If we can, we'll do it like when we put the kids to bed and then just like talk about the day and then like have other couples on and just like talk couple shit. But we're like, man, it's probably boring. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like all of these things take a little time to figure out what the hell to do.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to put together the Instagram page and whatnot and try to, we don't have any pictures or anything, but try to come up with something.
And bug the shit out of me to make.
Pretty much. Dude, I telling you, man, anytime I'm like, I should ask Kyle to design, I'm like, he's going to hate me even more. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to, I wanted to send like,
I hate myself because I'm too much of an asshole to make time.
I'll get my son to work on something tomorrow and be like, hey, you can use this and put it for school. Like say you did cover art for
yeah, man. That's a good idea. Have him do that. Tell him to spell it deaf whatever way he thinks is right. See what he does.
PH.
Exactly. We were trying to find like better names than the Three Brothers one, and some of them just were shitty. They were really bad. I was gonna use Three White Men, but that was the reaction I got. Don't do that.
No.
Bad.
You call it white privilege.
Probably could get away with that.
I don't deserve anything I have.
I don't think you especially.
Yeah.
Landed in your lap.
Yeah. Just go with the flow, man.
Same with Marshall. Privileged. It's almost the same story.
Exact same.
Have you guys been to Michigan ever?
Has anyone?
It's awesome there. It's great.
Didn't you get robbed? You're like as soon as you got there?
Your truck got stolen there, didn't it?
Truck gone, dude.
As soon as you crossed the border.
Welcome to Detroit. We're gonna take this truck. Yeah. I was in North Carolina, and my truck was parked at the hotel, and somebody backed into it and didn't do anything. They just rolled out. I wasn't there. I was riding my bike, came back and saw all this broken glass, and I went to the hotel to see if they had cameras up, and they're like, "Nah, we don't." I'm like, "Okay."
Snitches get stitches, Dave.
Yeah, right. Like I shouldn't have even asked. Well, it's not my truck. I mean, it's not like I was gonna suffer any consequences, but whatever.
Knock on wood, the only accident I've ever had was in a company vehicle. I feel like people just target anything with the logo on it.
Yeah, because the company is gonna pay for that.
Yeah. That person turned out to have 2 licenses. I don't know.
I think it's Lysai.
Oh yeah. In their possession, and the cop basically turned and looked at me, and he was like, "You can go," and I left, and I'm pretty sure like they were there
He's
for
like,
a while.
This is gonna be a whole thing. You can just go.
Just leave.
Like she T-boned me, so, and it wasn't really that bad, but yeah, that lady was like yelling, and I was only like 21. I just wanted to leave. It was not good.
So, what are some of your goals or plans for this year? You guys have anything laid out? Do you roll that way, or do you just roll with the punches?
Yeah, I mean, our biggest one is we want to be debt free outside of the mortgage this year. We just need Biden to come through with that old loan forgiveness.
Yeah,
That'd be sweet.
yeah.
Now we're attacking it pretty aggressive. We were both on like a pretty aggressive workout plan, but with the kids, it's like every time you start something, anything, it's immediately interrupted. So I just eat good and pay off debt. It's pretty boring.
But necessary.
How do you eat good? That's the challenge.
Every weekend I put like a whole turkey or a whole chicken or something in the smoker, and I just meal prep, and that's it. And then the kids make dinner for us every day, so they all eat pretty good. So
that's why you had all those kids.
Yeah, if you don't buy bad food, if you don't buy bad food, then you can't eat it. So yeah,
that is true. Yeah, we are doing every plate, like a meal service.
Yeah,
it's like one of the cheapest ones, and it's pretty good. But like Kelsey's already gotten bored of what they have, and I'm like, well,
it's where they deliver the food to you.
Yeah,
and like show you how to cook it and whatnot.
Yeah, and I mean, and like it's pretty decent stuff, but I don't know. That was my version of meal prepping because I've been telling myself for years to meal prep, but then I've never done it.
Pretty easy. I mean, I keep it simple. Just veggies and meat, and then just separate it for a week.
Yeah,
and that's it. My diet right now consists of just not eating.
It's not good.
Drink water.
I mean, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, my portions are very small. It's like Jessica, like her tiny portions, just little portions, and it can't be like junk food or anything like that.
Yeah, she came over for Christmas morning, and Jackie had made like such good food. Like, oh man, it was so good. And she had this like little plate, and I was like, dude, put some syrup on that. She's like, it will literally kill me. I'm like, that sucks. What's the point?
Yeah.
Did she get the band? Is that what that was?
I have no idea. Sure.
I didn't ask a lot of questions.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't feel like I was the right person to ask.
So what's your goals, Dave?
Oh yeah, I have big goals, big ambitions. 2 vacations, both to Florida. One is in May, and then the next one is in November. Pushed it back to November. Disney's 50th anniversary is October. We're gonna go at the end of October, and then the first week of November. And probably check out some neighborhoods around Orlando just to kind of scope it out. And in between both of those trips, I want to get knee surgery again, get an ACL, and be able to run again would be nice. I have really good insurance right now through my new company, so I'm gonna take full advantage of it.
It seems said Disney 50 years. I would have guessed it would have been more. I don't know why.
I think it's
Maybe because I'm almost 50.
It's got to be like, yeah, it is like Disney, right, L'Oreal? Like it's all of Disney, or just the park? Disneyland, it's like the park,
Okay, I could see that.
or Disney World. Yeah. Oh, okay. Technically, Magic Kingdom, because that was the very first park. That's the
Right.
50th.
Oh, speaking of good insurance, I am gonna get a vasectomy soon this year. That's a goal.
You're going for it, huh?
Yeah. I was just gonna put rubber bands on it, but
I mean, you could still try that, I guess.
yeah.
I offered to do that when we were in the hospital with having Luna, and it didn't go over well.
Yeah, they were not in the joking mood. They came in because the doctor came in and she's like, all right, looking at her chart. She's like, all right, this is baby number 5. So let's talk about birth control. And I was like, I'm going to do it. I was like, not today, though. And like, the room was silent. I'm like, come on, man, that's funny. She had just, like, so this last one, like, last minute, baby flipped up, or right side up instead of being upside down. So we had to do a C-section. That was the first one that we've had to do that way. And so like the room was tense and everyone, and I'm like trying to crack jokes and it just didn't go well. Sometimes you bomb, you know?
Yeah, it happened. This podcast wouldn't know anything about that.
I feel like Kyle and I are doing a really good job.
Oh yeah, you're carrying the team, no doubt. I'm the host, man. I just asked the question.
Pretty sure I bomb every time I speak. It's okay.
Yeah, but you wear it well.
Oh,
That's the difference.
gotcha.
Oh,
Do you ride bikes, Wes? Can you ride bikes?
I mean, I know how to ride a bike. I feel like I taught you how to ride a bike, but maybe not.
Definitely not.
I mean, I can ride a bike. I don't do it because I have a car and I have knees, so I can still run.
I have those things.
Must be nice to just be able to go run, just walk out your door and then run.
It is pretty sweet. I wake up 3:30 every morning, and it's cold, so I haven't been doing it. But yeah, I live in a neighborhood now with sidewalks again, so I don't have to worry about running in a bear, and so yeah, it's nice.
3:30. Why?
Yes, sir. So there are 7 people in my house, and that is the only time when I cannot be bothered. So I can do anything I want. And it's usually just drink coffee in silence. Yeah, I've always been early. I just like mornings.
Yeah.
I feel like if the sun beats me up, then I've already failed.
Yeah, I get that. I get that, but I also want to sleep at least a certain amount. And for a while, Luna was waking up at like 4:30 every morning, and we couldn't fix it. And I'm like, just someone tell me what to do. What am I doing wrong?
Yeah. Just a little pillow over the face that calms him right down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackie takes the brunt of the baby on this one. She only gets up at usually once, sometimes twice a night, but they do pretty good. They sleep till 5 or 6. So how old is your daughter?
Luna's 2 now.
2?
Yeah, but we kind of failed at the whole teaching to sleep thing. So
it's hard.
It's hard. And then Kelsey, when she went back to work, was working nights.
Oh, yeah.
And Luna would never take a bottle, ever. I mean, she did, and the whole long story. But around the time that Kelsey went back to work, she wouldn't take a bottle from me. So if she would wake up in the middle of the night,
you don't have to use your nipple.
Man,
you can milk anything with a nipple.
Yeah. She's obsessed with him still. She like when I lay her down at night, she's hands all over me even. But yeah,
Yeah,
Same. Yeah.
she wouldn't
What's
go
not to love?
couldn't get her back to sleep. So eventually I was like, screw this, and put her down, like laid her down in bed with me, and she would sleep. And so then she ended up in our bed for like longer than I would have liked.
Yeah.
Luckily she's not in our bed anymore, but she's still not every night, but some nights wakes up at like around 2 or 3, and she has to kind of be consoled back to sleep.
You have to
When
take her
did-
outside to pee.
What?
Hmm?
Huh?
So what? I'm just trying to relate. Sometimes my son wakes up really early. I just take him outside, let him pee.
Just leave him out there.
Yeah, I can't trust him out there by himself.
Dig a hole under the fence.
Probably too expensive. Can't let him escape.
Yeah.
Dave, when are you moving to Florida?
It's a 5-year goal, but we're trying to like do it in 3. That'd be cool. Or 2.
Are you gonna start doing math before you go, just the prep, or are you just gonna go in there just hot?
I'll probably just go in there green, and then I figured they probably have the best of it, so why not just start there? Start at the top. I saw that there was like a shooting in Ybor City in Tampa today. I don't know. I just heard about it. But
They're just
people getting
celebrating early for the Super Bowl.
yeah, getting crazy for the game.
Who are you guys taking?
I mean, it'd be cool to see Brady win with Tampa Bay. I like Brady now that he's not a Patriot. But I think the Chiefs will win. I think they're a better team.
I think so.
I haven't watched a single minute of football this year.
Hmm. Well, just to get you up to speed, the Cowboys were in first place, and then they fell off at the last minute. And
Right
I
at the
think
end.
Washington made the playoffs. Don't worry. I know that much.
doesn't sound familiar.
Oh, no.
I mean, I think that was a different year.
Different.
You sure? You talking about the NFL?
No.
How about Chelsea?
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. Firing Lampard. Killing
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
But they've looked good since Tuchel's come in, so I can't complain too much.
That's true.
They're gonna be the new PSG. Watch.
Yeah. The new signings have been pathetic. Like it's just Timo Werner, like he's supposed to be this god and he can't even like hit a net. So
Do you have do they have academy players on their starters or subs
Yeah.
anywhere in there?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that was like Lampard's big thing was getting all the academy players finally
Yeah.
starting. Like Mount has been consistent.
Oh yeah.
He's been with the team since he was like
I like him.
6 years old.
Did you watch that Man United game today?
No, I
It
had crying kids.
was brutal. They played Everton. They went up 2-0 at halftime, and then by the 52nd minute, it was tied at 2-2. They went up like 7 minutes. They scored 2 goals. Then Man U went up somewhere in like the 70th, and then in stoppage time, it was like they had 4 minutes of extra time, and in the 94th minute, they had a free kick, and it basically got touched in. That was the game. Tied it 3-3. It was awesome.
Right after winning 9-0.
Yeah, right.
Good. I liked seeing Arsenal lose this morning. That was good.
That was cool. Yeah, I like that.
And
I have to
also,
root for Liverpool tomorrow.
the best thing about this pandemic is the fact that the Premier League plays on the weekend and the middle of the week. It's just soccer
Yeah.
all the time.
That's true.
Oh, that's
That is
true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I have not missed a single day of work through this whole thing.
Same.
are you remote or are you going in?
I'm going in.
I don't know what you do these days. So.
I'm a transportation manager with a big trucking company. So logistics is surprisingly running. Everyone's ordering shit online now. So it's
Yeah.
like
Who
even
would've thought?
crazier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is great. You know.
Yeah, I have to go. I told you I hadn't been in person since March. This week we have to film stuff on Tuesday and Thursday. I'm like, what in the world am I going to do being near people? I don't
Oh, you
know.
guys are going in?
Yeah, we have to film students for this project. So we
Are you
have
gonna
it
like
all.
regularly be going?
No. This is just a one-off thing.
Yeah.
And it's not even like in my office. It's like just another building on grounds.
Gotcha. I saw Northern was talking about making a big push to send public school kids back to school.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
it worked the first time.
There's not a day that goes by because we get, the school calls you and says, they were recording. Today we were notified that 2 teachers and 1 student have been positive for COVID, like every single day. I'm like, yeah, keep sending them. Fuck it. Like, none of my kids are going. They're all staying at home.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't know how they would even begin to do it this year.
They don't care. Yeah. Just send them back.
Yeah,
Unless
man, they're
they
little kids. They ain't
require
gonna die.
everyone to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it's gonna take a year and only 75% of the population will have vaccination.
I'd imagine a lot of people are going to refuse it unless their company makes it mandatory. And
yeah, our company said it wouldn't be mandatory, but they also make it sound like we may never go back to the office.
Really?
Yeah, I'd almost prefer it that way. It's been such a convenience working from home, and business has only picked up, like you were saying. Logistics is like doubled.
Yeah.
In the past year.
Yeah, my perfect thing would be like a hybrid of the two. Like, let me work from home when I want to, and then if I want to go in or need to go in for something, go in. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely times through this past year where I'm like just give me my office. Like, let me get away for a day or two.
True.
Like,
I don't know. I'm not good on it just takes so much longer to try to persuade and lead via email. Like, if I can get in front of people, I can usually just make things happen.
Yeah, can see that.
Yeah, working from home seems like it would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, for the most part it is. We have this spare room here that I've made an office, which I feel like is needed. Because if I didn't have an office, then it would be very tough. But even still, I'll close the door, and then 10 minutes later, 2-year-old's banging on the door, or Kelsey's walking in. Like, that's what's hard. It's like as soon as I get into a rhythm, I get interrupted.
Yeah.
And I think a rhythm is important for most people, but I feel like it's especially important for doing design, like creative stuff. Like, you gotta get into it, and then like all of a sudden starts going, and you're doing stuff, and like if you can't even get there, then it's just like just spinning wheels.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't even try to do anything creative anymore. Like, I would love to pick up the guitar again, but
we all want that.
I wouldn't be accomplishing anything.
I gotta talk to what's his name to be able to use some of your old songs, because we can add it to the podcast. Just little snippets. I need the
That'd be
okay.
Cool. Yeah, I'm sure he'd be down.
It's on Spotify, so
yeah. iTunes.
I don't know. I'm not sure if you need Spotify Premium to use it or not. I feel like I heard that somewhere, which I don't have Premium. But if not, then we can definitely use it
For what,
as
the
an intro.
to like use a song for?
Yeah, because you can use it as like in between segments if you edit it that way, or have it as an intro or outro, whatever.
You can't
They
just
have an.
you can't just upload a clip of an audio clip.
I'm not sure. Might be able to.
Yeah, I figured you'd just splice it all in like an outside program and then put it up on Anchor. I feel like that'd be. I don't know if that's doable. I don't know. I haven't messed with it.
Yeah, I didn't think of it that way. I didn't try to take that approach. Because on Anchor you can just hit record and
Just go.
jump right into it. Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
can edit the audio right in their app. You can cut and maneuver it however which way, and then upload it. It's pretty
Anchor
easy.
should give you the ability to do video too. I feel like they're missing out on that.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. It's a good idea to do this video. Get it on more platforms.
Yeah. Too bad there's no usable content. What'd you say, Kyle?
I said it's nice seeing faces other than the couple faces I see all the time.
Yeah.
Like my department meets every Friday morning for like a laid back meeting where we don't talk about work at all and just like shoot the shit. And Kelsey's always like, man, that just seems like a pointless, like, why are you doing that? Like, why do you like waste of time? And I'm like, no, it's the best meeting every week. Like, it's just good to talk and not, I don't know.
Yeah. It's called team building, Kelsey.
Yeah.
How many people are in your team?
3, 6. My immediate team has 9.
Really?
Yeah. But my whole department at UVA is a few hundred because it includes all the like essentially kind of salespeople, but the donor relations people, the people that are going out to talk to like the big money alumni and all that type of stuff.
All right. That's cool.
Yeah, we have 2 designers, a video producer, creative director, and then we have 3 writers on the team, and then they're like manager, and then we have a manager above all of us.
Big Daddy.
Same.
Yeah, and I came into it thinking, I mean, obviously doing design stuff, that's my title, but I was thinking I'd be getting into more photography stuff and helping in that stuff, but because of the pandemic, we haven't hardly done any of it. So, and I was trying to like start a photo thing on the side and like start getting clients and stuff. I mean, of course we moved, so that makes it difficult because I knew a few people in North Carolina, but move right at the start of the pandemic, like not happening. I haven't even tried. And I don't even like want to try. I just don't need to be around people, but I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
You're hitting that full force too while you're in North Carolina. It was cool to see you try to build your portfolio like that.
Yeah. And I thought I would get here, and like, since like my nephew is getting close to being a senior, and like I was thinking that would be a good thing right there, just to start doing senior portraits, like get him and then start doing other people, his friends or whatever. But I guess I could still do that. That might be an easy way to make a little bit of money on the side, but I don't know.
Do it.
You could, while you wait for the pandemic to be over, you could just do like OnlyFans or something.
I don't really know much about that other than what's not good about it.
Pretty sure you can just
Nothing not
open
good
an
about
account and then have you can like record yourself going to pick up groceries and shit. People are like, oh yeah, that's awesome. I'm gonna pay for that.
No, man. Just put pictures of your feet on there.
If you leave your
You'll make
face
a
out of it,
killing.
then no one can prove it to you.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
can send as many dick pics as you want.
text you all. So I just sold that mountain bike up there, I did a frame swap. And so to sell
Oh, there's bikes behind you?
yeah.
I thought it was a picture.
No.
Yeah.
Hold on. So to sell it, I put it on Facebook, and my buddy that sells stuff on Facebook all the time, he always writes these just perverted, ridiculous posts because it beats the algorithm because everyone laughs at it and comments on it, and so I'm sending it to you. I'm not going to read it, but
You should read it.
Read that at your leisure, and it's just ridiculous. But I got so many hits, and I sold the frame in a day. So
I'm gonna
it clearly
read it.
works. Go ahead, read it.
All right, let's see. Oh my God, this is like a book, dude.
Yeah, because if you that's the other thing that beats the algorithm is someone spends time on your post reading it, then it just
Long
boosts
form
it up the
wins.
page.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right, so
You're really gonna read
I've read 2 words. It's already funny. All right, so it says size medium. Have you ever taken the time to come home, dim the lights, and sit on your offhand until it goes numb, just to have some extra special me time? Well, some call it a stranger, but I like to call it the smuggler, because like this bike, it just steals me away from my troubles. There's nothing like the feeling of capabilities that this bike has to offer. It's big when you need it and quick when you're in a hurry. Like that solid 80s trifold Playboy centerfold. No matter when and where, it's always a go-to and always does the trick. Be warned though, you may lay awake at night fantasizing about this beauty with that irresistible urge for satisfaction. You'll just need to take the smuggler for a ride. But unlike the disappointment brought on by being caught with your own parts down, you'll want to show everyone how well this transitions. Looks, rides, weights, you pick. Some teasing details: bike size is a medium. Comes with an RS 150 millimeter stem reverb installed, 31.5 millimeter threaded bottom bracket. Details linked here on manufacturer's site. It's pretty dirty.
That's going to be our first sponsor. Is that bike company?
That'd be great. That would be great. I'd like that.
I
No, that would mean I'd have to start riding. I don't want to do that.
had a
That would be terrible. Yeah.
Most people liked it or laughed at it, whatever. So whatever. Well, I had one person comment on it, and all they said was, "I don't like this." I was like, I didn't respond, but I've been meaning to go back and say, I didn't either, but it worked. Just
I don't like this.
yeah.
Cyberbullying.
I like the posts now that are like, they'll say like, no arguing, please, and then just say some outlandish shit that they believe. It's like, please don't comment, and I don't want to have a discussion. I just want to tell you how crazy I am.
Yeah,
in public.
Just don't post.
All right, well, with all that being said, I think it's a good note to end on, with those delicious words provided by Kyle. We're going to need another post like that, Kyle, next week.
Okay. I can go back and find the old ones. They're pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, with all that being said, hopefully we can do this again next week and keep this thing rolling. Try to come up with some more ideas that we can talk about, maybe focus in on a better topic than Wes's beard. Yeah.
A better topic.
It looks like it has its own beard.
It does.
I mean, really, how long? Is that like the whole pandemic, or is it? Or do you grow that quickly?
Yeah, it's pretty quick. I've stopped trimming it about a month ago. So, yeah. Coming in.
I mean, I have a full beard, but this is probably 3 weeks, and if I let it go any longer, I look ridiculous. So.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right, it's been fun. Let's be more organized next time, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
Wes, get your shit together.
All right, see you guys.
Yeah. See ya.
Peace.
Bye.